Hello everyone. The analytical community is in touch with you, Guru Markets. We start with summary data about the company. If necessary, you can put it on stop. You can study all the parameters of the corporation in question more carefully. We will look at the current performance of the corporation NeuroPace Inc., ticker NPCE. This review was created using data that was current as of March 23, 2025. By classification, Guru.Markets Corporation NeuroPace Inc. belongs to the subcategory medical equipment. 95 companies participate in the assessment. This is very representative. See the final solutions towards the end of this video. Overall result for the company under study, minus 8.5 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 2.7 points. If you look very broadly, within the entire stock market as a whole, you can see that the average score for the entire US stock market in aggregate is 1.9. Against the score of minus 8.5 points from NeuroPace Incorporated. Comparing the price movement of a company's shares NeuroPace Incorporated and subcategory shares, we can see that over the last 12 months, the stock NeuroPace Inc. showed a change of minus 10.7%. Against price changes in the subcategory 17.4%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but we must take note of this fact. Market capitalization of the company NeuroPace Incorporated valued at $0.39 billion. Market capitalization of the subcategory is $539 billion. NeuroPace Incorporated has a share of 0.073% and is one of the very small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $0.01 billion, and the balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory is $139 billion. NeuroPace Incorporated constitutes a share of 0.004%. Having compared the shares of stock exchange and book value, we will see the following. Occupied share NeuroPace Incorporated in the subcategory in case of market capitalization assessment is 0.073%. The book value is 0.004%. Which is 95% less than the market capitalization share. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory, bad, minus 1 point. The analyzed company's debts amount to $0.055 billion. Debt to book capitalization is 550% of the company's capital. Rating for the company's debt obligations, very bad, minus 2 points. The balance of the company's market price to its profit is 0. The average for the subcategory is 66.1, which is much worse than the average for the subcategory. Assessment of the company's stock market value to its profit in comparison with companies in the subcategory, very bad, minus 2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was minus $27 million. Future earnings for the next 12 months are unknown, which is bad for the company's prospects. Assessment of expected future profit indicators in comparison with in the subcategory, bad, minus 1 point. The company's price to revenue ratio is 4.9. The average in subcategory is 4, and this is 23% higher than the average in the subcategory. Assessment of the market value to revenue indicator in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, tolerable, 0 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $80 million. Forecasted revenue for the coming 12 months is unknown. This is extremely negative for the company's price. Assessment of expected future sales indicators in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory, bad, minus 1 point. The sales margin is minus 33.9%, with an average in the subcategory of 6%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 39.9%. Assessment of sales margins in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The company's share by number of employees in the subcategory is 0.049%. This is 49% less than the share of market capitalization. And this reflects the imbalance in the company's stock market value. NeuroPace Inc., probably towards revaluation. The amount of market capital for each employee of the company is equal to $2,127,000. And for the subcategory, $1,425,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 49.3%. Assessment of the amount of company capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit for each employee of the company is minus $147,300. The average in the subcategory is $21,600. And the difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 583%. Assessment of profit per individual employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The amount of revenue per individual employee of the organization is $434,000. By subcategory, $360,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 21%. Estimation of revenue per individual employee of the company in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. Shares for sale account for 1.1%, with a subcategory average of 2%. This is an assessment of the risk of a short squeeze. Technical indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 52% for the company NeuroPace Incorporated. In the subcategory, the RSI level, 14, is approximately 47%. Technically, subcategory securities are valued approximately the same as company shares NeuroPace Inc. The company's current stock price is approximately $12.03. The consensus price target for the company's shares is approximately $17.58. The difference between the actual price and the consensus forecast is approximately 46%. Let's look at the order table, which is available to everyone. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all decisions publicly made this season by the information and reference evaluation system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is free. Link in pinned comment. As a result of the valuation of the company's shares NeuroPace Inc. Stock valuation reference system Guru.Markets, a decision is made. Order to open sell at $12.02 per share. The order is open because the company has a fairly low valuation. The organization was assessed using the assessment method, the Akeem's Index. Take profit is set at 9.33. Stop loss is set at 14.71. In case the order is not closed by take profit or stop loss, then the order is fixed independently based on the results of the trading session on April 22, 2025, or on the last working day before the specified date. Ticker, VMD, is the main by transaction. The video on the main order has already been published on this channel. When closing one of the orders, the main or balancing one, the second order is fixed automatically. Thank you all for watching this video and for using the information system from Guru.Markets. You truly are the coolest audience.